Thank you for joining us today on Puff Puff Cigar, brought to you by puffpuffcigars.com. In today's episode again, like previously, once in a while we'd like to sneak in one non-Cuban to you guys, and we it's not that we don't want to do non-Cuban, guys. It's just that we are special. We are specialized. We would like to keep that thread of being Cuban. You know, uh, we would like to do. We would prefer to do Cubans than non-Cubans. Today, what we're going to present to you is the Oliva Series V, the Belicoso shape, known to be a 5-inch by 54. Also known to be a pure Nicaraguan, meaning the filler, the binder, and the wrapper, all from Nicaragua. Um, I took a smell on it. Actually smelled it, and you feel there's some spices. There's this earthy, earthy smell, kinda. Not the strong barn smell. Just that earthy, those earthy notes. Basically, that's what you get out of it. So curious to light this with you guys and see how it goes. So a first puff taking in the cigar, very smooth, honestly. When I smelled it, I had those peppery. It has this peppery smell, also this earthy smell. But what I'm getting now, if I retrohale, I don't feel the spices. Not that it's bothering me, but I do feel the spices. Also, there's earthy notes of flavor to it. So let me do the first third, guys, and we'll see how it unfolds. All right, stay tuned. Hey guys, popping back in for the first third of the cigar. Honestly, I'm enjoying this. Enjoying this very, very much. You could see here, that's about the first third. Look at the ash and the construction of this cigar. Um, Honestly, it's really good. I've read about it, and they talked about the blend being centered around the strong Ligero tobacco from Nicaragua, and honestly, I believe it is actually very, very well balanced, in a sense that these 3 or 4 flavors that you feel that they're balanced, and that's what you get: this earthy, leathery, uh, and the hint of spices also that comes with it. And there's a sweet touch, perhaps either maybe honey or molasses. I'd say probably more molasses on that end. um, I'm very impressed, honestly. I think this is the second one that I've smoked in the Oliva Series V. I smoked the Robusto, and this is the Belicoso. But I could draw a lot of similarity, but this is very, very smooth. Very smooth. All right, guys, stay with me, and we'll head back in the second third of the cigar. All right, guys, I'm actually removing the band, and I'm just hitting the second third of the cigar. As far as flavors, guys, again, I said that it's actually balanced, and it's true. It is very, very balanced, consistent also, because the flavors that we talked about, this earthness and leathery, and those spices are still there. Now you can feel a little bit more the spices actually on your tongue. Not in a way that it's actually bothering me. It's just that, it comes and goes. There's not a lot of complexity in it also. Like, that these are the flavors that you are getting, which is good. I mean, honestly, very, very smooth and enjoyable. Those hint of sweetness that we talked about, it perhaps the honey or the molasses are there. It comes and goes, but it's very light. I mean, you don't feel it. Pretty much when you retrohale, you'll get those sense of those tastes in your in your nose and your taste buds. One thing I didn't talk about is the draw. The draw is pretty tight on this, to be honest. I usually cut on the first line of the tip. Now I actually opened it up a little bit more. I actually had to cut a little bit more just to make it a little bit more wider of a draw. It's still tight. I don't like to cut even more. I could have cut even more, honestly, but I don't want to. I don't like excessive smoke that comes. I like it just to be enough. So the draw is okay. That's one thing maybe could have been better. But other than that, otherwise it's pretty enjoyable, guys. All right, let me hit the second third and see how this goes. Sorry, the third. Yeah, we are on a second third. Guys, we're back with the last third of the Oliva Series V. I honestly gave up on the draw in the sense that I actually went ahead and I widened it a bit more. So I cut up a bit more on the tip because it was very, very hard. Very, very tight draw. Very, very tight. I like draws. I don't like excessive smokes, but this one, as much as I open, it's still not excessive, which is good in a way. But another way, it pisses you off a little bit because you feel like you're puffing and puffing and puffing, and then it kind of like at the end you get tired of it. But maybe that's the only knock I have on that cigar. But other than that, honestly, it's pretty enjoyable. As far as taste, nothing changed from the first draw until now. It's still the same, very consistent. The same flavors, the earthy, peppery, not as much. You don't feel that. Now all you feel is this earthy flavor, leathery flavor. Even the sweetness that we talked about, this molasses or honey thing, I don't feel them anymore. More concentrated on this heavy earthy flavor that you hit on the last third. If you ask me, would I smoke this again? Maybe. But honestly, for the same price that I got this, I could probably get myself here locally, maybe with a bit more. I'd rather enjoy more a Cuban cigar for that price than the Oliva. Not that it's a bad cigar, but for me, honestly, for that price, I would probably go for a Cuban. Uh, so that's it, guys. Pretty much our review, as we're accustomed to do here on this one, our ratings for this one, our puff puff rating will be an honestly, I could give it an 8 on 10 because it's not a bad cigar. It's actually a good one. Uh, but personal opinion, I'll rather I'd rather go with a Cuban cigar on this one. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Pretty much. Don't forget to comment, hit a like, subscribe if you're not. I mean, all our subscribers are accustomed to. Don't forget, we have our monthly draws that I'm gonna keep probably repeating to you guys. We'll have our monthly draws happening. So every month we will have a special cigar. Thank you for watching, and again, puffpuffcigars.com. We are your number one source for Cuban cigar reviews, but we're gonna get once in a while for our non-Cuban fans there. We're gonna get once in a while a non-Cuban just to please everyone. That's why we'll do a non-Cuban once in a while. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope we'll see you at our next episode.